Hello everyone, welcome back to Gaming with Shoggoths. I believe we're about to finish mission number 6 here. We are in the Return to Jurassic Park DLC in our modded version of Jurassic World Evolution, and there it is. Alright, now we need, okay.
Actively incubating even more carnivores? Are we, Dr. Sattler?
I need the genome first, at least enough to fill in the gaps of a compy.
Hammond knew what he was doing when he reached out to you.
What does that mean?
With all due respect, Dr. Sattler, you're a zealot. Like he is. No offense.
I didn't realize believing in something was a weakness. If my belief ensures the health and safety of life on this island, be it dinosaur, human, or even a tiny little plant, then that's all that matters to me.
Say, have you ever heard of summit fever, Dr. Sattler? In mountaineering, it's what gets climbers killed. The desire, the compulsion, if you will, to reach the top becomes more important than anything else, more important than survival, even. That's John Hammond.
And that's also me? That's what you mean?
I'm only offering perspective.
When you're trying for something, you want to achieve it, especially something you've dreamt about your entire life.
It concerns me, Dr. Sattler.
We got Spinos fighting, we got dinos dying, and we've got Malcolm being Malcolm. And he's just so not wrong. Oh, what died though? Oh.
En route to pick up the asset.
It was one of our little Epiornis, if that's the right pronunciation. One of these I'm gonna have to look up how you say that. Poor thing. Alright. Still got a bunch of dinos running wild on the island, but I kinda like it that way. It's sort of how it was supposed to be, wasn't it? Like, you know, certain areas. Anyway. Alright, so we need to acquire 75% of the Compy, which we're working on that as we speak. And it's got 2 dig spots, so it should not take very long. And we'll have like a... Oh gosh, I made a Patos. What happened there? Alright. I guess the thing moved over? Are Patos 3? They're 3, aren't they? There's no way for me to cancel it out of the system. No. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to get some Apatosaurus somewhere. Well, they're all like base skin. Oh, but that's okay. They are. We do have a mod for these, so they'll be alright. They won't. Alright, well, we're going to have 3 Apatos. Where should we put them? Should we put them... the Spinos? I mean, that or we can send them out here to free roam. Yeah, screw it, we'll put it with the Spinos. They'll be fine. Alright, so we've got a Patos coming in here, and they should be just fine. We'll give them a... let's give them... well, we need them to be seen. We'll put their feeder here. Yeah, okay. Lovely jagged fangs. Apatos. Beautiful as always. That was an amazing job. Alright. And they should be fine there. Okay. We got our new Stegos, and they're coming to say hi to the Jeeps. They're so big. Right to those Jeeps. Bunch of pretty girls.
I take care of the people who take care of me. and my dinosaurs. This contract is your chance. I think you should take it.
So we probably don't need insane fences for the Compies and saving on electricity. So we could go. It's too bad the light trick with the light blocks won't work with the Compies because they're too small. So the Compies don't need like a huge area, right? So we could totally. Why isn't it curving? I mean, it's not the best looking fence design. But it's a way to have the Compy seen all around on all angles without doing something. I mean, honestly, we could be doing something way weirder than this. Right, little water. Should put the giant redwood in here. Yeah. Plonk. Oh my god, it fits. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, but that looks silly with it sticking out. There we go. Fixed it. There we go. Beautiful, glorious Compy enclosure. Perhaps a rock? Oh, we need a gate. Does one fit there? No. There. And um although this is gonna make them impossible to see. So we'll use it sparingly. This grass. Maybe that'll help. Get a little sand in. We'll be able to see them better.
Alan and I spent years in the heat, dust, getting eaten alive by insects, pulling petrified bones from the ground. This contract will require significantly less sacrifice on your part.
Is there a Compy sign? Should be, right? It's like an OG dinosaur. Galley. Triceratops, perfect. Velociraptor. T-Rex. Dilops. Oh gosh. No Compy love. Guess we'll have to use this small carnivore. Lame. Oh, and We now have Stego, which should have one, right? Doesn't have one either? Unreal. Apparently that place is still a wreck. Oh, we did have a storm, huh? Forgot about that. Alright, well, alright. So... wow, that looks really out of place compared to the other one. It's so big! What the heck got broken? God. It was just rain. Why did it just rain? Hurt anything? Is that it? Oh no. Oh, of course the raptor.
Confirming task.
Oh, I shouldn't drive it this time. Out of my way, suckers!
Weather outlook improving. Delivery has been completed. Asset transported.
Because our hands aren't full enough with walking and crawling dinosaurs, now you want dinosaurs that fly?
They're reptiles, actually. I'm just imagining what it would be like to witness them taking flight. Within a secured enclosure, of course. Now, I just need to find Cabot. He seems to have flown the coop.
Which these dinosaurs, reptiles, can never do, like ever. And you know that for a fact, right, John?
A secured aviary, Dr. Marvin. What goes in, stays in.
But, John, what exactly goes in?
What did I just run into? There we go.
A great moment to capture.
Alright.
That's a really nice photo.
Yes, I knew you could do this. Well, I suspected you could anyway.
Channeling duo there. Oops, wrong button. Let's go see if we can see our compies. Oh, there they are. The little one. Oh, they are different. Oh, look at this one. Now that one is adorable. Which one is it? That's Jungle Tundra. Oh, it's cute. Alright, and these, if you can't, oh, look at that thing. Look at the woodland. Oh my god, that's amazing. Now, if you can't tell just from the general design and the striping and all that, these are jagged fangs. Or jagged fang designs. Oh, that little, it's like a little pink one. It's so cute. That's rainforest. Honestly, subdued for rainforest. And jungle's another break.
Dr. Grant, the
they're
aviary
great.
research is complete.
And you believe in the findings?
As much as I believe in anything here, which is to say, no. But the engineers are confident in the design. I mean, they were before too, so we've got that to fall back on.
Okay, we'll get this aviary built, powered, and connected to the rest of the park. Then we'll be able to have one of Ellie's favorites, available for study and on display.
We're doing it, Alan. We're all doing it.
Doing what?
Proving Hammond right.
Yes, things about aviaries. Who cares? These Compies are magnificent. Oh, they're great. Even when they're in the water. And I love how they have like a fluffy like downy instead of like just like straight up feathers. Or at least it looks like it's like a fluffy downy feathering. Oh god. Wonderful. I love them. Those are one of my new favorite mods now. Oh, do we have enough room? Perfect. It's going to need power. And I'm gonna guess one of the wild dinosaurs died. Yes. Oh, one of the pairs. Looks so great in the dark. That should be alright. I don't know if they have different skins or not. Looks like they might not.
Rotation complete.
This contract
Oh, yeah, they kind of
must
do.
keep on schedule. Schedule.
Different lightness and darkness, really. Not any huge difference. Just the tundra. I mean, the alpine ones are really lighter than one. This is the Omeosaurus. This is another Jagged Fang design. I'm gonna have to do like a Jagged Fang park or something. Just so you can see all their super incredible dinosaurs all together at the same time. Looks like there's some variation. No, like, insane variation, but it's different darknesses. The skin is a little greener. That's cool. It's a realistic sort of variation. And hopefully that's not a para. Probably is. Oh, it's on the Dilos. One of the old Dilos. Feeder. No, I don't. What's the feeder?
En route to top up feeder.
Is there a gate to get in there? There's not.
Asset being transported.
Is now. Guess we'll just go ahead to the fence. All the way around on this side. Um, fix the tour. Alright, so that should have those four over there. Compies in the middle. Trikes and stegos should all be fine. You're still. Uh-oh. Why are you not having now you don't have enough boards. Boards full of fools over here. Oh, good, a storm. Good, good. Good.
The animals are starving. This is completely unacceptable.
I don't know why they're starving though, because it has a feeder right in front of its face. Yes. Okay. Now all of the original dinosaurs are dying. Probably gonna transfer them and they're all gonna die. The galley is gonna go over here. Wish you could have like, I don't know, some sort of small bird-like dinosaur roaming the guest area without the guests like freaking out and without the dinosaurs trying to kill them or attack them or anything. Because every time I go to like our local zoo, I always, you know, like we here in I live in Colorado, and the Denver Zoo is a really spiffy zoo. It's an older zoo, so it's not like super crazy like the San Diego Zoo, but it's a really nice zoo. And they have peacocks running around everywhere. And I wish we could have like the dinosaur equivalent of that in the park. You know, where like they roam freely, but because they're not a danger to guests. Surely there's some kind of dinosaur we could do that with in the future. Alright, getting better for them. You guys are still okay. You guys are getting grassland and forest, yes. Alright. I'll stay here and watch our new ones arrive. There.
Asset transported. Transportation complete.
Actually, that's one of the parrots that just dropped off. How much you want to bet? Oh, it wasn't. What was it? Was it the galley? Oh, let's try searching.
En route to collect the asset.
That's kind of bummer about this level, or this DLC, is that like you get here and all these dinosaurs start dropping off. For the appreciation of the guests, even though they're trampling all over that car. Oh. Right, let's see if we have 100% Pteranodon yet. Yes, alright. Get rolling on that. All the death. So much death. Way more than 5 deaths. Alright, Pteranodon time. Oh, and we have a mod for these. Dang it, I keep trying to do the skin. There. Yes. We'll have some duplication, but that's okay. Alright, and this seemed to work, the instant incubation. That's cool. A lot of packies. Alright, let's I guess we'll just do it from the release. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I can't do capture mode in there. Now that's a bummer. I didn't know that. Or maybe that's just from the release point of view. Where did it go? There it is. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the pattern. It's black and white. It's so neat. Oh, that's the basic. Oh, looks really nice. I like it. Rainforest. Got some blue going on. Jungle. Alright. I like how they just like replace like the highlights with different colors. And this is, I think this is another. Oh no, this is part of the digital duck feathered dinosaur mod pack that came out recently. There was one for the Compies too, but I mean there's a lot of dinosaurs in the pack. But I kind of like the jagged fangs Compy a little bit better, personally. So is jungle. And then we'll have a wetland. Nice. It's a little color. These are really cool. I could have sworn that it would let you go back and forth, but I guess not. Yeah, these are really nice. You know, the feathering is not it's like subtle, like, you know, you can kind of tell that there's feathering like on the chest where it's all swooped up. It's a lot like that Compy mod where, you know, it looks like downy more than it looks like full on feather. I dig it. These are pretty awesome. Cool beans. Oh. 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 Sucky powders. Nitrogen. Got put some wheat.
At this point, we're just going to continue to add to the populations, dinosaurs and humans, increase the density and capacity of both. It's a miracle. Two creatures from the same place, but different worlds.
The dream, Dr. Malcolm. The dream of dinosaurs once again roaming the earth. Belief pays off.
Ellie, the dinosaurs went extinct because they were supposed to. Survival of the fittest, nature's law. But a new god has spoken. He wears a white cabana shirt and walks with a cane. This is John Hammond's world now. We're just surviving in it, marking time until we're not.
We didn't suffer in vain, Ian. Something good and wonderful came out of this. Living dinosaurs.
Yeah, good, wonderful. The chaos is coming, Dr. Sadler, but I do admire your optimism.
It's a lot of foreshadowing by Dr. Malcolm.
If we deconstruct what went wrong.
This is actually, I like this spot for the T-Rex. Like it's got some nice landscaping. I barely have to do anything. Look at that. Look at those rocks. Look, looks good. It almost looks like I did it intentionally. Cool fiber. Let's plop it right there. We'll do another one right there. And then, oh, I wonder. Easy said, easy done. Oh, alright. There it is. I wonder if how well we can stick this one through here. That, right? Make it look like T-Rex is getting uppity.
Yeah, that must mean a new contract's available.
Are there any old ones left to die at this point? Oh, yeah. To the tricks.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Okay, so then we can get that.
Assets in the air.
Oh, that's the big one. Alright, is that okay? Maybe. So these in here, so break it up a little. Just picture that T-Rex walking through the background. It'll be fabulous. Let's get probably be like dirt under the trees, right? Because Not as much green may be able to form near the base. Oh, it's looking good in the light. Oh, we have to have some in the water. Just have to. Can't not. And then, it's kind of already got it going on, but kind of like the idea of having this path. Maybe where the Rex always, like, I probably won't, but, you know, like a path that it's worn. And then, like this. This is where we're going to have a feeder. And I know everyone always wants to see the goat, but I feel like for the purposes of the ride, you really need the feeder to be like something that the dinosaur goes to. So that way they can see him. But we're ready to release our T-Rex. Malcolm giving us an easy mission.
Yeah. We all know what's waiting out there, and a new contract is waiting for you here.
Now, if all goes well, I picked the right skin for the mod that I have for this dinosaur. I'm just warning you now, for whatever reason, I seem to really refuse to use realistic skins for the T-Rexes. So, fair warning now. And we are going to plop it over here in its enclosure that hopefully she will like.
We got a huge problem. The raptors, their pens are open, and the emergency bunkers have been disabled.
You suspect more sabotage?
I have zero doubts, John.
And where in the hell is Cabot?
You think he's involved in this, John?
Most certainly not. Do you?
Let's not rule anything or anyone out.
Perhaps that is wise.
This time we have to stop the bleeding first, or at least keep it to a minimum.
Yes. Go.
Just gonna ignore the raptors for a second and take a look at this chaos effect.
No sugarcoating.
T-Rex that is
Wild raptors, alpha predators running free in the park, probably hunting.
Definitely hunting.
And our guests are their most obvious prey.
We can try and trank them.
Agreed. And let's tell John to close the park down before the panic sets in.
It's too late for that, Dr. Sattler. Closing would only make things worse.
Funneling people together and creating bigger targets. Besides, closing the park, Hammond would never go for it.
Where have I seen and lived this story before? Oh, that's right. I believe it was on this very spot.
Then we'll tranquilize them. It'll work. It has to.
well, we're trying to tranquilize
Guarding
them.
the dinosaurs didn't work.
I'm all ears.
These raptors have been modified. Genetically, I mean.
So, what, you're saying that they're mutants?
They're unique expressions of a specific strain of raptor DNA.
So, mutants.
Whoever's behind the hacks and sabotage did something to make the dinosaurs immune to sedation.
Someone is attacking Jurassic Park from within.
And using its inhabitants to do it.
Then that is how we'll save it.
What do you have in mind, Ellie?
The T-Rex. We turn her loose.
No. No.
Already done.
Chaos is.
The raptor broke the fence.
Malcolm, it's saved us before. She'll want to establish dominance immediately, which means she's going to go after the raptors.
Not like this.
Didn't John Hammond tell you?
Bummer we can't
whatever
have
it
those
takes,
cool.
This is what it takes.
I hate this place.
It's a bummer we can't have those cool feathered digital duck raptors. Jeep, you probably want to get out of the way. This is a cool mod. I like the shading. It's really cool. Um, did the T-Rex get in the way of a dart? Is that what happened? It looks like it's stumbling around. That's not gonna work. So you're just not heavy. Doesn't it kind of look like it's drooping? It says it's alright. There we go. Whee! Plink. Where are the other ones? One there.
Looks like all of the alerts have stopped, which is good. This place already has enough issues to deal with.
There's one more. Oh, but we just closed. Just static closed a bit. Alright. Oh, we really got like straight into things. I thought that there was going to be a minute or two to like really admire the T-Rex mod before, but I guess not. But that's okay because now we're just seeing it a whole bunch. This is a super cool mod, so it's. Well, let's watch this. Whee! Plink. It's all of them. Now it's funny, this part, make sure no dinosaurs can access central facility buildings. Like, I had so many gates broken the first time I did this. So many of them. And dinosaurs were running everywhere. So it's kind of funny that this turned out so well. Like, my T-Rex did not go after the Velociraptors quite as well as it did this time. So, this was far less painful than it was the first time. It kind of seems like this whole playthrough from start to now, all the way back in the beginning, has been much less chaotic than it was the first time around. Alright, well here's our T-Rex that we can admire. Oh, wait, they're gonna start talking at us. Maybe. The second I start talking about the T-Rex, it's gonna go. Maybe? Oh, maybe it's because I'm on it. Okay. This is the Chaos Effect mod for the T-Rex that I wanted to use many episodes ago, but then I found figure out the reason why it wasn't working was because it's for one of the Jurassic Park skins. Yes, you are a beautiful girl. It is the Chaos Effect skin pattern based off of the toy, and it is by Indoraptor Prototype. And I have been waiting many episodes to use this dinosaur. To use this skid. It's super cool. I know it's not realistic at all. I mean, not that everything we've shown here is super realistic. For whatever reason, the realistic T-Rexes, the mods, they're great and all. They make them look like, more like the animals from the movies, but I mean, I've seen a ton of T-Rexes. I wanted something fun, and that's what this provides. It almost looks like it has painted toenails. Alright, so that's our Chaos Effect T-Rex, and it has beaten the crap out of some raptors. There we go.
So who was behind the sabotage and data theft?
Biosyn. They are my only real competition at the moment, and I needed to stop them before they can do any more harm to InGen. And to Jurassic Park, of course. I knew they wouldn't give up after their first attempt.
So then, Finch's disappearance was all part of the plan.
Am I not allowed to have some surprises of my own, Dr. Malcolm?
Huh. I'm starting to like you, John.
So Bison didn't get to you, Cabot?
Of course not. I was working a con from the inside for Mr. Hammond.
John, keeping us out of the loop like before, it's not exactly inspiring confidence.
But why?
Because he didn't trust us. Isn't that right, John?
Our previous difficulties were the result of an inside job. Regrettable, really. Still, I needed to be sure that no one else was involved.
Okay, but why Cabot?
His mother is one of my biggest investors.
I've always loved dinosaurs. My mother invested on my behalf. It was just a lucky break that John was looking for someone with my skill set.
She's worth billions. Quiet money.
Who would ever have known?
Right.
So you don't worry about money?
Worry about? No. Obsess over it? Well, I confess. Consider me guilty.
Which is why I think young Cabot here has become such a valued asset.
Because he adds the greed factor.
Science and art have always needed commerce, Dr. Malcolm. You can't change that reality.
But John, changing reality is precisely what you've done with Jurassic Park. And only time will reveal the extent of the damage.
Or the good?
Ellie's right. This has the potential to be a place where people can truly learn from the past.
And repeat its mistakes.
No, you're wrong, Ian. They're not mistakes. These dinosaurs are beautiful animals. They deserve the chance we've given them. They deserve Jurassic Park.
Time always tells, doesn't it?
Isn't that true of everything?
Yep. Everything takes time and money.
We have both. And now the world has a place, this place, to visit these wonderful creatures. Thanks to you, the dinosaurs live. Jurassic Park lives. Or as Dr. Malcolm would put it, we found a way.
Alright, there we go. That's the end of the Return to Jurassic Park DLC. Seen the credits 100 times, I'm sure. Oh God, big tree. Big tree. Alright, well that is going to wrap things up for now, and probably for the this expansion in general. It's not quite as long as some of the other ones. I do plan on doing Claire's Sanctuary eventually. I'm not sure how quickly I will get to it though. It's my least favorite DLC, and yeah, just like oh, it's so cute. So I'm less enthused about it, but I will do it definitely. You know, we'll get mods going, and it'll be cool and fun. It'll be neat to see all the dinosaurs with mods running around on Sorna while Cybo is trying to rush in the background, and I do want those islands for Sandbox. So I'll definitely be doing it. I just might not jump into it right away like I've been with everything else. God, these guys are so cute. The colors are so great. So yeah, that'll do it for Return to Jurassic Park. I hope you enjoyed the series. I really appreciate you watching, especially if you've been watching from the beginning, or even from just the beginning of this DLC. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, as always, please do leave a like. It really helps me out. Helps out the channel. It helps out the dinosaurs. Subscribe if you want to see more, because there will be plenty more dinosaur stuff coming up in the future. Until then, have a good one.